Okay, I think Fluky has it in for me because even before and after the tribe swap, knowing that I had green hair, he didn't allow me to touch the green tribe. So I decided, fuck that, I'm not representing the green no more. The green era is over. We're blue and pink now. So yeah, y'all can blame Fluky. Why do I keep saying y'all like an American? I'm British. I need to stop doing that. Fuck.
Okay, so ever since the tribe swap happened, JD and Lewis want me to work with them, but I don't want to do that. Not only did they vote for me for the first tribal that we went to, but I also just don't really trust them, and I don't really like them in this game right now. So if we go to tribal tonight, I'm literally jumping ship. I don't care. I literally will scream, I am jumping ship.
So the most crazy shit just happened. Whilst Kyler was getting voted out in the tribal council, in our breakout call on the Black Tribe, Skylar called Henry the fuck out, told me that Henry was gunning for me, saying my name, when I've literally done nothing to Henry. In fact, I have actually been rallying for Henry because I'm part of the thick and thin, and I've been thick and thin strong from the very beginning. So now I'm very concerned, and I feel like Henry's my new target. The thick and thin are pretty much disbanded now, and it sucks, but if someone's trying to be snaky, I am not here for it, so I'm going after Henry.
Why do you think you had it though? Was this
Is
He's gone. Yup.
Oh, he's gone.
Bye.
Black Tribe getting your
we
first
did
look.
that?
Black
Period.
Tribe getting your first look at the new Green Tribe. Kyler did that at the last tribal council.
As he should, as he should. Period. What's the vote? What was the vote?
It was just Kyler that voted John, and everyone else voted Kyler.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
So I guess 5-1.
What y'all should have done 3 rounds ago. But I'm joking. Joking.
I tried.
Oh my god.
And immunity's back up for grabs. For this challenge, I will be sending a picture of a celebrity, and you need to guess it, who it is, last name, first name, and last name.
Oh, girl.
If you
I
get it
swear to
right
God, if you put a single sports player, we will all leave the call.
if you get
Hold up. No, include sports players, period.
If you get it right, if you get it right, you will knock someone out from the other tribe.
Oh.
Oh, so it's like we say the name of someone?
Yeah, you don't need to say the
best
you don't.
competitor.
Yeah. I'll say Henry gets it right. Please knock someone out. Okay.
Okay.
First round, 3, 2, 1.
Tori Kelly, period. Oh.
Oh.
Wow, not everyone.
Well, I'm
The
not
way I
getting
was just
it.
expecting.
So I'm
Hey.
glad to see we have Swifties in the call.
Hey,
That's
please knock
all I
someone
have to
out.
say.
Knock someone out right
That
away.
was a hard one.
I'm only gonna knock Bennett
That
out.
was a hard one.
You
That's
said
it.
Bennett. Okay.
Bennett, message me and I won't knock you out. I'm sorry.
Thanks.
Thanks. No, please no.
Next person. I'm sorry I had to.
Correct.
My hands are sweating.
No, I can't type. I'm dyslexic. Oh.
Okay, Tave, typing king.
That internet.
I'm surprised nobody said like some joke about him not being able to be seen. Some kind of
Please.
Hey,
Me?
knock
it was
someone else
2012
out.
in here.
Knock someone else
I ain't
out.
seen a thing.
Who, me?
Yes, you got it right.
I'm only gonna do Peter because he almost beat me.
Yay!
Alex Russo. Love her.
No,
Not iCarly. Oh, I typed it wrong.
That's not John.
Not
That is
iCarly.
John. That's not the name of the celebrity.
Not Carly Rae
Molly.
Jepsen. Not Michael
Riley
Jackson.
Carly Rae Jepsen, that's all I can
Molly,
think of.
Molly has
Alvy's
got
and
it.
Michael Jackson.
I got it. Okay.
Quiet.
Is it not Michael
Sit down.
Jackson?
Quiet down.
I'll do Alfie.
Oh,
Alfie.
period.
Wow.
You got that, Alfie.
Sorry.
iCarly.
Not Michael
Oh, my
Jackson.
honey.
Not Michael Jackson.
Wait, was it not Michael?
Brian.
Oh wait, it wasn't. Never mind.
Alfie,
kinda
what the fuck?
snapped.
I
kinda
can't-
snapped.
Hey, Alfie, you were genuine? Like,
I thought it was Michael. I saw the face and I was like,
iCarly.
and then it was her.
Right, next person.
Here, no Tori Kelly.
Say.
Anyway,
Is he?
Oh,
Oh, I knew
wait.
that one.
That's not his real name, though.
I don't care. Riley gets it right.
Oh my gosh, my mind.
William Sanford. No, is his name.
I'll do Lewis since he was the only one who answered on the drive.
I didn't have my thing scrolled down all the way, so I didn't see it.
right.
All right, JD and Skylar, it's on you.
Not
All
us.
right.
Oh my god. Here we
Woo!
go.
3, 2, 1. Y'all better know her.
Oh my god.
Fuck, I mistyped.
Oh my god.
Fucker. Not Julie Cheek.
Henry has scored. Henry, out of JD
I
and
have
Skylar.
Molly higher on mine.
Y'all
Yeah.
got the moon
was the
bed.
answer.
I'll do JD.
JD has
Oh
been
my
eliminated.
God.
Skylar.
Skylar.
Listen.
Please, Skylar.
You
know
just
what?
have to beat 6 people.
Skylar, I'll just say good luck because
Good
Not
luck.
me against 6 fucking people.
Yes, Ryan.
Come on, you can do it, Twitter. There we go. All
Not
right.
iCarly.
Not that.
Who
who
is
the
that?
fuck? Who is that? Oh,
Who is it?
Is that Tim Cook? No.
y'all
I didn't know he looked
uncultured.
like
not
that.
Tim Cobb.
The
Not
way,
Tim
the way Matt said he was uncultured, yet no one knew who it was. I think
Riley has scored, which means the Green Tribe has won immunity. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
That was a
Oh,
close
I'm
one.
sorry.
Immunity challenge for this week was the celebrities. So basically, Matt sent us a picture of celebrities, and we had to say who it was. Not gonna lie, I kind of went off because if there's anything that I know, it is pop culture, and I stay pretty up to date with the whole celebrity thing. So I pretty much snapped in that, and my tribe won, which is obviously amazing because that means that we're not losing another person. And I really like my tribe right now. I think I can trust most of them, and there's like really no drama between any of us.
So the challenge happens and we win immunity, we're safe, we will have the numbers come merge, and we've all stated that we are planning on sticking together come merge. I don't know if I trust a few people on our tribe, but we've promised that. That's what I plan on being loyal to if it helps me, and we have the numbers to merge, so that's really good for me.
So we won immunity, thank God. After getting Kyler out, I didn't really want to lose anyone else in that tribe. I'm just hoping that my allies from the thick and thin that didn't make it into my tribe are safe and make it to merge if merge is coming up like we think it will be.
Alright, so we lose immunity, and my first thought is I'm actually in a good position. I know JD wants to work with us, I know Lewis does, I know Skylar does. So right now, me and the other two, who I'm forgetting their names, we're in a good position. Oh, Alfie and that guy, Peter. Us three are in a good position, and honestly, I'm gonna be the one making the decision. Peter and Alfie are too pussy right now to like make a decision. So it comes down to me. I'm in the power position, which is not something I've been in this entire game. It's something I thought I've been in, but I haven't. I think this time I am. So I'm ready to make a big old decision.
Honestly, at this point, I don't know what to do. I have JD and Skylar, both who are in my original Black Tribe. rallying together, trying to rally votes on Alfie. I do not want to vote Alfie though, because I feel like I have an opportunity, because Alfie played my game previously at BB Coach Crash on Twitter. Go check it out at BB Coach Crash, little promo. But I don't want to vote Alfie, but also they're all pushing JD. And I don't want to vote JD because JD's one of my actual loyal bitches from the thick and thin. Oh my god, I don't know what to do at this point. I'm probably just going to throw a hinky vote on someone who, might not get any other votes, but if it means that I don't have to, like, cause any ties or whatever, I might just have to do it.
So my tribe loses the challenge, and we're going to tribal council, and as I said before, all 6 of us kind of spoke and spilled a lot of info about our previous tribes, but the person who talked the least was JD. I don't know if it's because he's hiding info or he's just quiet in general, but I've spoke to Lewis and Skylar more, and I feel like I can work with them farther into this game than I can JD, so I'm going to try to get some votes swung his way.
So I don't really know what's going to happen. I'm really nervous because it's 3-3. I might have to flip. I trust Lewis, so hopefully I can try to get them to vote Skylar. But I'm really nervous. I really like everyone, but we'll see. We'll see, I guess.
Okay, so unfortunately we lost the challenge. This is my first time going to tribal since my idol play, and I'm literally shaking. I am kind of nervous. I think before I was kind of prepared to jump ship, but I'm a little nervous. I am, because I honestly don't trust the other side either. Especially Peter. He's very controversial, especially when it came to the whole Kyler situation, and I just don't particularly would want to work with him. But I will say I am in this really weird position that I could go either way. But if I do stay with JD and Lewis, it's going to be 3-3, and I honestly don't think they're worth going through a rock draw. So I think I might have to jump ship.
Welcome to Tribal Council, Alfie.
Yes.
How do you feel about your new tribe?
I just want to say I love them all equally. When you was doing the other tribal last time, we had a great talk, and we came together as a tribe. We kind of shared information back and forth, and it was really nice to know that there's people in this game that, like, if you do something, they'll give it back. And we came to like a little bit of a consensus here that we're not really like the most popular out of the cast, and we're not like the biggest like people in the cast, if it makes any sense. So we'd have each other's back no matter what, and it just sucks that we lost the challenge because, like, I don't think any of us wanted to be in this position, if I'm going to be quite honest with you.
So Skylar, in a merge situation, you were all going together.
Oh, period. Yeah, like when I wish like the conversation was like filmed, because it honestly was like so insightful, and like we were literally bonding and like laughing, and having the best time. And then God said, no, you guys can't have fun. So we're gonna like pull that rug out from underneath y'all and ruin y'all's fun.
Yeah, I will say, all 6 of us, it was like we just connected, and we all started spilling tea about the tribes to each other, and it was like a genuine bond of trust that I would have loved having the merge with all 6 of us. Had that other tribe lost, I believe we're merging after this vote. That's just what I think. So we would have had numbers, and we could have just dominated. It would have been awesome. So I'm really upset.
Lewis, I have a question for you. Popular, unpopular, very interesting adjectives in Survivor. Literally, popularity can get you the win in this game. So, you get what I'm saying there. I mean, that's a good take, but...
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, popularity is a big...
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't even see you.
But also, like, I feel like... From what I've heard, someone seems way too popular on that other tribe. So,
are you gonna spill or no?
I mean, yeah. I mean, we've all discussed it already, so I might as well spill. Henry seems very popular. He's
Yeah.
Oh shit! Yeah. And I don't like that. So
it's very threatening.
So JD, what I'm hearing, well, I don't know if you're with this plan, but if you are, if we emerge next episode, or not next episode, next week, whatever. You're saying, or what Lewis is saying, or what he's claiming that everyone is saying on this tribe, assuming that everyone's on board, is that you want Henry out, this tribe wants Henry out if there's a merge, correct?
Yeah.
JD?
100%.
Yeah.
Okay. But unfortunately, JD, one person cannot go on that journey in getting Henry out, right? So what is the criteria on this tribal council?
I don't really know. Like, obviously, it being 3-3, it's gonna be a little bit like off. It's gonna be hard, but I honestly really enjoy everyone in this tribe.
If I don't win, I want somebody here to win.
Honestly, same.
You guys are just so genuine. I really enjoy that.
Peter, tribe numbers, is that a factor here?
It could be, but after the talk we had, I feel like we genuinely like merged as a tribe, and it was less of numbers and more of like, okay, we're genuine people. Let's work together to make the best move possible, so that come merge, we don't let a Henry or a big threat like that win.
Okay, so I do.
This is a Zoom game.
I do gotta get tribal rolling.
Yeah, let's do it.
It seems like a calm tribe, so I don't think there's a real need to keep asking. Any final words from anyone or any pleas? Because someone's got to go home.
No matter how this turns out, I had a lot of fun with y'all, and it really just thought that we are going to tribal right now.
Yeah. And if we don't merge here, let's just win this next challenge. Try our best.
And I just want to say, like, I'm genuinely, like, I mean, I don't know why, but I, like, literally am so sad. Like,
All right.
Right.
Like,
It
we
is. I'm sorry to cut you guys off, but it is time to vote.
I vote JD. Genuinely didn't want us to go to tribal. This really sucks, but it has to happen.
I am sadly gonna be voting for Skylar again. This really sucks. I really like everyone on my tribe, but I'm flipping over to stay, hopefully.
I'm 100% without any hesitation voting for JD. I'm voting you out because you have not spoken to me at all, and now that we're in a tribe swap, you are forced to work with me, so now you're talking to me. I don't think so. That's not what we do in this house, okay? So, bye-bye. I heard you're voting for me again. You don't vote for me twice and get away with it. So have a nice day, and good luck with pre-jury. Mwah.
Okay, my vote is for Peter. Honestly, this is just a hinky vote. I believe that you're not going to get any other votes, and I don't want to cause any ties. I don't want to vote Alfie, which is what JD and Skylar are saying, and I don't want to vote JD, which is what you lot are saying, so...
If anyone has a hidden immunity idol and they would like to play it, now would be the time to do so. Okay. Once the votes are read, the decision is final. Person voted out will be asked to leave the Zoom call and say their goodbyes, and then I'll say the transcription. All right, it is time to read the vote. First
Good
vote.
luck, everyone.
Good luck.
First vote, Peter. One vote, Peter. Second vote, Skylar. Third vote, JD. We have one vote for Peter, JD, and Skylar. Fourth vote, JD. That's 2 votes, JD. Fifth vote, JD. Fifth person voted out of Survivor Comp Live, JD. Please say your final goodbyes.
Y'all are rats. They got Miguel.
No, I did say the tribe was spoken. Oh, man.
Oh my god.
I wasn't ready to go this early. I had so many plans. Gosh. I feel stupid. I honestly do. This sucks. God.
The way that neither JD or Skylar voted Alfie, even though they told me that they were pushing Alfie, I feel a bit like, what the fuck? What happened? What happened? What the fuck? I literally, what?
You all are thinking it's a merge at 11. Any
swear.
predictions?
Right.
I don't think
Sure.
so.
I think so.
Right.
He thinks so.
Molly, what do you think?
I think that we're merging.
Molly's right. Drop your bus. We are merged. You have made
I agreed.
Not our
I'm
mind.
so happy for all of us. We really ate.
Congratulations, everyone.
This is where I wanted to make it in the game, so pretty.
I'm so close. I'm so close.
I made jury and the merge. Hallelujah. The hardest part of the game for me is done. Usually if I'm ever gonna be voted out of the game, it's pre-merge because, you know, I didn't really know that many people going in and stuff, but at this point in the game, I feel really, really good. I feel like I can slip under and just use my social game to glide by, and that the bigger targets will just take each other out. And of course, I'm gonna push for that.
Main merge, cheers to that. I'm like on vacation right now, so sorry if I look like fried and busted, but I'm super happy I made merge. I feel like at the end of the day, I have great relationships with the majority of people on this cast. And I feel like that I'm set up in a great position to make endgame. I only feel like there's a couple people that will vote me off. And I feel like the majority of people that do trust me really do outlast the people that don't trust me. So I'm set up in a great position to make endgame right now.
Okay, hi. So merge has came, and honestly I'm feeling pretty okay right now. I would say that I feel like I'm pretty well connected. There's a few people who I don't really feel like I'm gonna be super hardcore aligned with, and that's people like Alfie, Bennett, maybe Peter, I don't know. Definitely Alfie and Bennett, I'm like, we're probably not really gonna work together, so that'll probably get handled eventually. But besides that, I'm feeling pretty good. I feel like I'm in a good spot. I feel like nobody really would need to like throw my name out there yet. I feel like a lot of people feel like they need me. So I'm feeling pretty like okay.
Oh my god, Matt tells us to drop our buffs again, and you want to know why that is? It's because we made merge. I made merge, y'all. Oh my god, y'all. Both tribals that I have gone to, I've received votes. So, like, literally everyone wants me out, but they couldn't get me out because guess what? Guess what? I am in the merge. So you know what? Bitch is coming to slay. We're coming to play, and just best believe that I will be winning this game. Okay.
I do have an announcement. Multiple announcements. The game is about to get wild. So, well, one announcement is not so scary, but we do have a special guest. We have 2 jury moderators, not just Ryan the Flop. We have someone else. And you'll find out once you. Well, hopefully you don't find out. If you do, you made jury, so you'll find out, okay? And hey, if you're on the jury, don't tell anyone else because that ruins it, okay?
Period.
I will say this, and this might be wild. One of the next 4 tribal councils will be a public vote, and I will not let you know when that public vote happens.
Wait, what does that mean?
That we have to say our votes out loud.
We're saying who our vote is.
I will say who you voted for.
Oh,
I thought you meant like the Twitter fucking TL votes.
I thought you meant like weird.
Oh no. Sorry. Anyways, so Matt mentions that there's like a public vote soon, which is a little bit annoying, to say the least. I feel like I'm going to have to like strategize around that. I'm going to have to know when it's probably going to happen. I know it's definitely not going to be the first one, and I know it's definitely not going to be the last one. So it's going to be a little tricky with how this goes, because this will reveal my cards to literally every single person. Because at that point, that's when the lines are drawn, and that's when I need to make an alliance that like I need to go to the end with. At that point, when the votes will be read.
Let's get to our first challenge, and there's a twist at this first challenge.
Are we surprised?
Always surprised, yeah.
In Survivor Co-Wrong,
Hello.
They did a challenge where you had to choose what you.
Oh, period. I remember
In
this one.
Survivor Co-Wrong, you had to choose. I'm trying
The one
to
where
say.
Michelle and
Yo, shut up.
Let him
I'm
talk.
trying to say. In Survivor Co. Wrong, you basically got to choose what you competed for. Do you want immunity? Do you want advantage? Or do you want the idol? That's the real question here. What egg are you going to put in what basket? Right? So, the first phase of this is you're going to message me what you want to compete for. If one person just says they're competing for the immunity necklace, they get it.
So Matt announces this twist where you can compete for an idol, an advantage, or immunity. Immunity is just for tonight, an advantage can be anything, and an idol you always have with you in case you ever need it. So obviously I'm going for the idol. If I win it, I'll have that in my back pocket and I can pull it out whenever I need it.
I know it's a word search. Ladies and gentlemen, I happen to be amazing at word searches. Like, I'm so good at word searches. I can complete them so fast. And so I'm obviously really happy when I hear that it's a word search.
All right, competing for immunity. Bennett, John, and Alfie.
Period.
All right.
Competing for the advantage is Henry, Riley, Skylar, and Garrett. I might as well say who's competing for the idol because you can.
Yeah.
Competing for the idol is Molly, Peter, Taven, Lewis. So.
It's interesting that everyone said something different.
Yeah, I thought no one would say the advantage. Bye.
Same. I'm gonna be honest.
I will say what the advantage is now. It's an extra vote.
Yeah, I thought it might be that.
Wow, the idol's so much better.
Right?
I'm gonna steal a vote. I regret my decision.
Can I?
No, absolutely not. The words are Survivor Comp Live Season 1. These are all separate words.
Is that the word one or like number?
O-N-E, yeah.
If it was just one, I'd actually.
Did it send yet?
No. All right, 3, 2, 1. Good luck. Henry has one advantage. If you're competing for the advantage, you might as well give up now.
No.
What?
Not me, Poppy.
Molly has one hidden mini idol.
Oh, I didn't realize you said.
Maybe not hidden.
The showing them in the idol.
And Bennett has one immunity.
I could not find the message from last night.
So, Molly, that idol's good till final 5. Henry, that advantage is good till final 6.
Okay.
So, I pull out the immunity when we hit that dub, and I'm riding high, and I think I have a good plan in place of tell the other side we're gonna vote for Henry, which isn't true. Try and bait Molly to play her idol on Henry, and then I'll pull in Riley, and then we'll have the votes 6-5. And if they use extra vote, they use extra vote. We'll tie it up, and I think Garrett's scared enough to flip. And we're just gonna send John home. He seems like a really dope dude, but I'm trying to win this game, and he ain't gonna stand in my way.
So, I didn't win immunity. Don't get me wrong, I'm happy for Bennett, but I needed that necklace so bad. And to not have it around my neck right now really brings a tear to my eye. But now the game is on. This is the time for me to prove myself and show what I'm made of. Because if anything, I probably have one of the biggest mouths out of everyone here. So I am hoping I can use my social game to like rally the troops and get out John, because we all think that Molly might play her idol on Henry, so we're not going to take that risk. And if it backfires, then...
So I competed for an advantage because I thought that's what the least people would go for. And that's not what happened. More people competed for an advantage than for an idol, which means that everyone thought the same strategy and it did not work out. But I would have lost either way. I suck at word searches. Like, I'm so bad at them, you can't even imagine. but Bennett wins immunity, which really sucks because I told Alfie that he should play for immunity because he needs to be safe this tribal council, because I trust Alfie and I know that people are saying his name, but Bennett wins, which is horrible because I could have easily flipped the vote from Alfie to Bennett if he hadn't won.
So Molly got the idol, which is really good for me. It's great to know an ally has it and could maybe use it on me if I need it at some point without the target on my back, and it puts the target on someone else's back that isn't me, but someone that I'm aligned with. Like, Molly's kind of my shield at this point. So that's great for me. With my extra vote, I'm thinking maybe I will use it this round. I'm not too sure where everyone is voting. I know I've heard a few names, but I don't want an ally of mine to go home. In this case, John. And I feel like even if I don't end up needing it and I did use it, like, it still gives me sway. Say if John gets voted out and needs to vote for me later, it shows that I'm a loyal person. It shows that to my alliance. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to use it this round.
I win the idol. Oprah GIF, I win the idol, which is obviously so exciting because that guarantees that I can keep myself safe for a while, and I could also use it on an ally if I wanted. I probably would not use it on anybody except Henry or Garrett. So I'm just really happy to get the idol, and I'm hoping that it won't harm me too much. What I wasn't expecting is I was not expecting for Matt to tell everyone that I got the idol. It definitely paints a target on my back. I thought he would just DM me and say that I got it. But when he tells everyone, I was like, oh no, because this probably means that there's going to be a larger target on my back.
Okay, I'm not being funny. Henry is such a funny bitch right now. He's telling me that he's heard my name, even though I know he's pushed my name previously to Skylar. He is such a fucking snake. He needs to get gone, period. But right now, I can't really do anything about it.
So Peter tells me that the other tribe's plan is to tell everyone they're voting for Henry, but really vote for John, and for me to flip. But the issue is I would flip for John, but I would much rather flip for Henry because he is a bigger threat, and John can't win competitions. He's not that threatening to me, basically. So I'm just deciding what I want to do.
So right now I'm really pushing Henry to use his extra vote advantage. Honestly, an extra vote really isn't that useful. It's only useful when the votes are going to tie, which isn't very often. Regardless, that's what I'm telling him, and because I really want him to get rid of it, because he'll definitely need to go sometime in the future, and that's going to be harder if he has an extra vote. So hopefully he uses it.
Yeah, the vote is definitely between me or Alfie. I'm not super concerned about it though, because I feel like the relationships I have are much stronger than the relationships Alfie has. So I'm definitely expecting some votes to fall onto me, but I don't think it's gonna be the majority of votes. So as long as an idol isn't played, I should be pretty good. I'm not feeling super concerned about it.
So going into this tribal, I've been trying to push John's name. I feel like he's playing a very similar game to me, to where he's connected with everybody, and I feel like he's the biggest threat to my game right now. I also know that Alfie's in trouble, and he's one of my #1 allies, so I'm trying to do whatever I can to keep him safe.
Okay, so I've been thinking that Henry has been a really big threat recently. So pre-game, I wanted to target the Stan Brother people because I figured they may have been working together. I don't think that's the case as much now, but I will say Henry and Molly are my 2 targets going into this merge. But I want to play it safe because after the challenge, Molly won an idol and Henry won an advantage. And obviously those are my 2 targets, but I don't want to target them if they have all these little like knickknacks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell Henry... basically I'm going to flip. I love flipping. And I'm going to tell Henry that we need to vote out Alfie. In doing so, I'm going to try to have Henry trust me so then I can work with them, and then when the time comes, cut him out of this game.
All right. It is time for Tribal Council. Lewis, last challenge was pretty interesting.
What was
certain
it?
Okay. It was
I'm trying to keep up.
It was the word search, and you had
Oh,
to
right.
choose between.
I thought you meant the last. Ignore me.
No, the last one. Like.
Right. Okay.
So like certain people want to go for an idol, which is kind of revealing. Certain people want to go for an advantage, again, very revealing. And certain people want to go for immunity. So what was your interpretation of what people wanted?
Honestly, people like from what I've heard, like there's been like people just trying to like make it as even as possible, as so like no one's left on their own in a certain thing. So that's what I heard, at least.
Alfie, is there a possibility that alliances could be spreading their people around? That's a strategy.
Do you know what? I don't necessarily think that is the case tonight, because apparently, in some people's point of view, the vote is pretty straightforward, and whoever they want out is whoever they want out. And I mean, I think there might be two sides, but I think look at the options that you're deciding between and what's more beneficial for you. That's what I have to say.
Tyler, first merged tribal council, and you have got to be kidding me that it's straightforward.
Oh no, I don't think it's straightforward.
How can I buy that?
I don't buy it either. I don't think it's straightforward. I've heard a lot of names, like a lot of names. So
Okay.
I think it's gonna come down to whoever's name was last. I don't know. I honestly don't know. But I've heard a lot of names. I know that.
Ollie, you won the immunity idol.
I did.
Does that paint a good old target on your back?
Well, considering that you revealed it, I would say so.
I had to.
You
because,
didn't.
You know,
I'm coming that.
I love to. Same thing with you, Henry. You have an advantage, right? Does that, you know?
100%, it could paint a target on my back. I feel like it isn't as powerful as the immunity idol. Like the extra vote is, like I feel like I have no idea in what scenario I'd use it, but we'll see. I guess I feel like Molly kind of got screwed a little bit more.
Screw Matt.
Ask Bennett a question. Again, tribe lines, or you have a bunch of possible. Here's the thing about the first merge tribal council. Like, there's a bunch of subgroups because you already had a swap, right? And you already had your original tribes, right? So, what's your take on the pre-existing relationships going into the merge?
I'm thinking like everyone pre-game, they can say they didn't, but we all know we all probably did. So I think there's a mixture of pre-game alliances, early tribe alliances, and then swap tribe alliances. I just think it's a clusterfuck of shit.
Besides Bennett, because he has the immunity necklace, who feels safe? Raise your hand.
Oh, I was like, why is Bennett raising his hand?
Yeah.
Just being cocky.
So no one feels safe besides Bennett because he does have the immunity necklace. Any final pleas or final words before we get into this vote? That could potentially be messy. No. Well, I'm flabbergasted. Anyways, it is time to vote. Please message me your votes.
I'm voting you because you were clearly a snake in the grass, and I need other under-the-radar players out so that the big targets can target each other instead of me.
I vote John. In my opinion, you're the biggest threat in this game right now, and this move needs to happen sooner rather than later. If you get traction, you're easily going to win. So, I'm going to try my best.
I'm voting for Alfie. You should have voted Kyler out when you had the chance, and this is what you get.
My vote tonight is for Alfie. I'm voting for you because it was either you or me, and I'd much rather have it be you. You seem like a cool dude, but at the end of the day, as long as I'm still in this game, that's all that matters.
Okay, I vote John. This was just a decision based on the fact that Henry could have an idol in his sleeve, and we do not want to waste a vote.
If anyone has a hidden immunity idol and they would like to play it, now would be the time to do so.
I would like to use my extra vote.
You would like to use your extra vote, Henry?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and message your confessional. Well, that was fast used. Okay.
I feel like if I keep it, it might paint the target on my back as me being someone with kind of a bit of an advantage in the game, so I might as well use it now.
Okay. Once the votes are read, the decision is final. The person voted out will be asked to leave the Zoom call immediately. And we'll go on to the jury chat, and I'll stop their torch. Now I'm reading the votes. First vote, John. Second vote, John. Third vote, John. Fourth vote, Alfie. That's 3 votes John and 1 vote Alfie. Fifth vote, Alfie. Sixth vote, Alfie. That's 3 each for both John and Alfie. Seventh vote, Alfie. 4-3. Next vote, John. 4-4. Alfie. Next vote, Alfie. 6th person voted out and the first member of the jury, Alfie. Please say your final goodbyes.
I just want to wish you all best of luck, and y'all know who to target because there's clearly big threats in this call. They took the easy option tonight, which was a bit of an oof, but you know, I wish you all the best of luck, and I know the right person is going to win because I know that if some people get to the jury, they're not voting for other certain people, so good luck with that, and I wish you all the best of luck.
Alfie, the tribe has spoken.
Thank you for having me.
Bye,
guys.
Bye, Alfie.
Yeah, Alfie.
Bye.
What was the vote? Was it
6-4?
So I was voted out, and honestly, I'm not even like sad about it really. Kind of saw it coming. Kind of pretty anticipated that I'd be targeted. But yeah, like wasn't much I could do. The odds were stacked against me, so I did my best, and for the people that kept me, thank you. The people that didn't, thank you. I definitely learned a lot this season about myself and how to address situations. And for that, I thank you, Matt, for having me, and good luck to everyone. And yeah, I'm rooting for all of you, and may the best person win.
Hey everyone, I hope you enjoyed that episode of Survivor Comp Live. We finally made Merge. It's so exciting. The game's going to be changing now. And yeah, with the Merge, we will have a new series called Ponderosa, so you'll get to see the live reactions of the jurors as they come in, and maybe there'll be a fight or two. We'll see. But that'll be hosted by Austin, the host of Stan Brother, and one of our production members, Ryan. Of course, use the hashtag SurvivorCompLive. And also our next episode, I lied to you this time, but I'm going to aim for Monday. Yes, Monday is going to be our episode. Yes, that's what I'm going to go for. So, tonight, Monday at 8 p.m. EST, to see the next 2 people going home. All right, take care.